little horn and the man of sin of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, explicitly the Bible says that they would attempt to tamper with God's holy law. I want you to notice that in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verses 3 through 8, the little horn, which represents the papacy, despises the law of God. Because the law of God was changed. You say, well, they say we're supposed to keep the law of God. Yes, but they changed the law of God. And that's the reason why this man of sin, who appears in the temple of God, which is the church, I want you to notice what he's called. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no one deceive you by any means. For that day, that is the day of the coming of Jesus, will not come unless the falling away comes first. That is the apostasy. And the man of sin. What is sin according to what the Bible says? Sin is transgression of the law. So this is a man who is characterized by what? By transgression of the law. The man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he sits as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Do you not remember that when I was still with you, I told you these things? And now you know what is restraining, which we've already discussed was the Roman Empire, that he may be revealed in his own time. And now notice this. For the mystery of what? Lawlessness. Does this man of sin have anything to do with lawlessness? Absolutely. For the mystery of lawlessness is already at work. Only he who now restrains, that is the Roman Empire, will do so until he's taken out of the way. And by the way, the Roman Empire was taken away to give place to the Roman Catholic papacy. And then it says, and then the what? The lawless one. See, the Antichrist is characterized by being opposed to what? By being opposed to the law of God. And so it says, and then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord will consume with the breath of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Notice what the Bible says about the little horn. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. Speaking about the same as the man of sin. All theologians are agreed that the little horn, the man of sin, and the beast represent the same power. I want you to notice what it says about the little horn. Once again, the idea of tampering with God's holy law. It says, he shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and what? And law. Then the saints shall be given into his hand for a time and times and half a time. For how long was this little horn going to carry on his work of attempting to change the times and the law? For time, times, and the dividing of time, which, by the way, is 1,260 years. Now I'm going to tell you why I use those verses to speak about the interchangeability of the word commandments and the word law. Go with me to Revelation chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 13. Revelation chapter 12, and we'll read only through verse 14, and then we'll jump to verse 17. It says in verse 13, now when the dragon saw that he had been cast to the earth, he persecuted the woman who gave birth to the male child. Who did the little horn persecute? The saints, right? Here it says that the dragon persecutes whom? The woman. So the woman is what? The saints, or the church. And so it says he persecuted the woman who gave birth to the male child. But the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness to her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time from the presence of the serpent. Is that the same period that the little horn ruled? Absolutely.